Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a special video for everything that's going on right now with the Black Lives Matter and the whole movement. And this is just a disclaimer. Look, my channel is super small, like barely even noticeable. So if anybody do watch this video and for one, they feel some type of way, I advise you not to watch it. And then for two, I'm not doing this for any publicity, and I'm not doing this to get any kind of fame or fortune or anything like that. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Right when everything was going on, me and my soon-to-be wife, actually later on in the day, I've actually been up 24 hours doing homework and working and just trying to get out content. Actually it'd be 24 hours per like the next hour. I just wanted to give my thoughts about what's going on. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Usually my videos are more scripted than this. It's frustrating about everything that's going on, and it's sad to see that this is a common thing. I am so moved that finally we as a human race is united. It really shows the progress that we're going towards. Is things better than they used to be 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago? Yes. Do they need improvement? So much improvement. There's so much wrong, and I want to take the time to explain my thoughts on that. Now, there will be 3 links to discuss more in deep of what I'm talking about. One is from somebody I really look up to as an entrepreneur, is Patrick Bet-David. And I recommend anybody that's see this video to go follow him. If anybody that's need help with their business, go follow him. And there's nothing just about this to sponsor. It's just somebody I really get a lot of knowledge from. And then 2, another channel I get a lot of knowledge from is alux.com, which is another entrepreneur site that helps business and like different luxury items and stuff like that. I'll have both of those videos linked. And the third one is Meet Kevin, and he's the guy that I've been basically watching that keeps up to date with investments and what's going on in Congress with the whole coronavirus. They both have very good topics on the scenario of what's going on right now. So I had the links, descriptions below if anybody want to click the links for where I got all my thoughts from to move forward from this video. Change will only come when we as a Black community stop accepting stuff that isn't right. Patrick Bet-David said something towards the end of his video that was shocking, and I didn't know. He said that Democrats, and I don't quote me 100% on this, but I believe it's Democrats get 90% of Black votes, and Democrats really don't do nothing, and politicians really don't do nothing, not for the poor. And I'm not trying to be Democrat or Republican or anything. Listen, literally before you vote this year, please, I just ask anybody to do your research, because it's so important that these politicians stop believing that no matter what they do or say, they're going to get the Black vote. Our votes matter. And if we stop saying, okay, we're still going to vote for this person because all he did is say something, then that will have an adverse effect on how politicians do stuff. We need to start holding people accountable. The best example I can give that I thought about when he said this afterwards was, think about red and blue states. For good or bad, they stick red or blue more majority of the time, right? And I find something so wrong with this. But the simple fact is, you stay red even though the president is not benefiting you. That shouldn't be. We should make our politicians earn our vote by performing, by doing what's necessary for us. I mean, Trump said, and I got this information from Meet with Kevin. I believe that's his YouTube page. I have it linked below. And he said that the thing that Trump wants to do now with the next stimulus plan is payroll tax cut. And I keep hearing that a lot with him. And he does a lot of research. He does a lot of fact checking. So I listen to everything the guy say. He got plenty of information. And you got to really think about it. He really broke it down. And the wealth gap between the rich and the poor is only getting bigger. And the reason why I bring this up is because, of course, black people are more poor than whites, than any other race. And a payroll tax cut will literally enlarge that gap tenfold, because unless you're making at least $75,000 to $100,000 and up, a payroll tax cut doesn't do anything. You at least have to make $100 a day to really see the payroll tax cut. Other than that, me personally, I'm a merchandiser. I will only see an extra $300 a day. That's it. I mean, yeah, I'm grateful for it, but $300? Come on, that's chump change. I mean, if $300 was something to anybody, then you really need a reality check. But I'm just so happy that, we're finally coming together. A lot of superstars are coming together. And I just want to give my support towards everything that's going on. Even if nobody watched this video, I know that somebody will. Even one or two people that see this video. And ALUX gives a very deep analysis on how society could change. And it's not just here in America, it's other countries as well that have, structure like ours, that also have government problems and stuff like that, wealth equality and everything like that. And it's just so frustrating when people I see, my brothers and sisters, get gunned down or killed by a police officer for no reason. There is no reason to take an unarmed or an unthreatening, that they made it clear, unthreatening, no pose, no threat to nobody at all, not a terrorist, not trying to kill people. This happens too many times. Literally, it was George, Breonna Taylor, and I am forgetting his name. The guy that went jogging, I can't remember his name. Super sorry. It's just late day in the long day. But all of these just happened. Literally, since the coronavirus started, we didn't have 3 innocent black people get killed. And you have to think about the lives that's affected because of this. Breonna Taylor was a girl in her own home. This is it's ridiculous. It is. It's really ridiculous. And I don't want to make this video super long, but I just want to end on this. And this is super important that all my black brothers and sisters really get this home. And what Black Lives Matter to me is that it's not saying other lives doesn't matter, right? Let me get that. Black Lives Matter does not mean other people's lives does not matter. But you have to look at how black people is. You have to see further than see what the message really means. You know what I'm saying? And what Black Lives mean to me, right, is that our lives matter too. Now, the reason why Black Lives Matter, people don't say Black Lives Matter too, because, well, it sounds ridiculous. But Black Lives Matter, that's basically what it means. Because if you say all lives matter, right, take that for instance, or the LGBTK lives matter, or just botching it all up, you get the gist, or environment matters, or dogs and cats matter, or every living thing matters. You get where I'm saying? Then guess what happens? It puts us back where we was, on the bottom. So Black Lives Matter, when somebody tells you, oh, all lives matter, you refer them to my video and just skip all the way through to the end if that's what you want to do. And you let them watch this, because when you say Black Lives Matter, it's telling people that our lives matter. That we don't deserve to be at the bottom. And it's the system's fault for putting us there. And a lot of people say, oh, it's not the system's fault, it's not the system's fault. All three of those links on their pages, you can see in depth what I'm talking about. I don't want to get into it here because it makes the video super long. But the system and the government do have a responsibility for what they did to us. So for them to say, oh yeah, we didn't do anything, our slate's clean, y'all should pick yourself up by the bootstrap. That's not right. So us saying Black Lives Matter is saying, hey, white America, our lives matter. Thank you, and please share.